Hey, it's John, your Mindset Moto guy, coming to you from beautiful upstate New York on a gorgeous blue sky sunny day. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about perspective. Perspective was something I had to lean into this morning pretty hard. Not really hard, but it was enough. So I set up last night that I was going to get up this morning and just attack my day early and get things going, because when I don't do that, it tends to kind of fall apart. And I've had enough of that. So I got stuff to do, people to help, etc. So my plan was to get up this morning and go to the gym, get a swim on, and then do this video on the way home and post it and get about the rest of my day. So I went to the gym, I wore my bathing suit under my riding pants and riding gear, and I brought a towel, goggles, water bottle, flip-flops. That was it. Didn't bring workout clothes or anything else for non-swimming. So I walked into the pool area, I walked into the Y, a pool's closed, chemicals too high, don't know when it's going to be back on. Okay. Oh yeah, and the sauna is broken because somebody decided to pour water on the heating element and it fried. So you can't sit in the sauna and help loosen your muscles up. But good news is the hot tub works and the steam room works. So I'm not a big steam room guy. I'll go in it, but it's not something I really enjoy. But the hot tub works. So I went in, hot tub was on and hot. So I'm like, all right, I'm here, got my bathing suit, nothing else to do. So I went in, got ready, and jumped in the hot tub. And I was talking to the lifeguard, who was, of course, bored out of her mind because nothing to do. The pool was a little higher than normal. It was actually above the gutters, which is weird. And she said, yeah, the chlorine had gotten really, really high overnight. The pump stopped working, but the dosing kept working, apparently. And they were getting it figured out. So I'm like, well, it is what it is. I'll have a nice relaxing soak in the hot tub to start my morning, and then maybe I'll go home and take a walk while I do some stuff. We'll see. And sure enough, they were testing the water, and they opened the pool while I was in the hot tub, which was really awesome. Didn't stink. The whole pool room didn't smell bad of chlorine, which is normal, when it gets a little high, especially when it gets super high. And so whatever they did managed to get it working for now. I'm not convinced the pool is still circulating at this point, so I don't know that I'm going to go back tomorrow or the next day until I know that the pump's filtering. But for today, there was nobody in the pool. We were the first, 2 or 3 people to go in, so I wasn't too worried. So I got to swim, but before I do that, let me step back a little bit. Before I knew that the pool was going to be functional, and even before I decided to go in the hot tub, I was like, I got up, I set my goal to get out of here and get out of the house and come to the Y. I went a little bit later than I had planned, but I remembered that when I go to the Y really early, there's tons of people swimming, so 8 o'clock is a better time to get to the Y than 6 or 7. So I said, that's fine, I've got an hour until they have classes that take over half the pool. I got plenty of time. And so I get there, and immediately the only plan I had ready to fire off immediately got crushed. I was like, well, it wasn't in the app. Nobody told me the pool was closed. So here I am. I've made the effort. I've driven here. And I got thinking, I'm like, you know what? The hot tub's open. That'll feel good in the morning. And, I got to ride my motorcycle on a beautiful day this morning already. I get to ride it home to get more work done, and I get to do some work on the motorcycle on the way home. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys, and I get to hang out in the hot tub for a little while. So I said, my perspective went from kind of frustrated and or annoyed that I couldn't swim and do my laps and check my list off, to I got 800 yards worth of swimming in, and or somewhere around that. I always lose count. I swam for half an hour. I always sucked at that. Even on the swim team, I could never keep track of my laps. It was always good. They give you a lap counter when you had long races, or I would have been doomed. But anywho, so I got my half an hour worth of swimming in, which was my plan. I got my soaks in the hot tub, and I'm feeling great. And I'm certainly going to wash the heck out of my clothes when I get back to make sure any excess chlorine doesn't rot them. I got to see my mom. She was stopping to the Y to go swimming for her class, which is running. And so that's good for her to start her day. And, so started out with a really good day getting out of the house, and then suddenly was like, oh, okay, nope, can't do that, to, hey, I got to do it. So perspective is everything. I could have got annoyed and just turned around and walked out, stormed out of the Y, and going back to my bike. And the old me may or may not have done that. It may have. And I'm like, you know what? I'm here. I made the effort. And, you know, I'm going to go sit in the hot tub and relax and loosen up my muscles. My shoulder's feeling a whole lot better, so that's really awesome. And I'm really grateful for all the work I've gotten with PT and stuff for that. So, yeah, a pretty awesome morning. And it's another beautiful day. It's 77 degrees on the thermometer, which may or may not be accurate. Other people out riding. And super excited to get back home and get this posted up for you guys and get back to or start my work day at home. We're going to see a lot more of these videos as we come through, and I'm looking forward to sharing everything that I've come across over time, and we're going to do more of this. So with that, I bid you adieu. Have an amazing day. You get to choose the kind of day you have. You don't always get to choose the kind of things that happen to you, but you certainly get to choose how you take, what perspective you take, and how you decide to respond to those things. And that's my message today for you. So have an awesome one. Ciao.